Wondering what Myrtle Beach weather is like for the fall months? I'm going to share with you what you can expect during the fall months for weather, specifically September, October, and November. This will help you plan your next Myrtle Beach vacation. Hi, I'm Carmen, and if you're new here and you enjoy Myrtle Beach videos, Myrtle Beach travel tips, and other travel videos, be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you won't miss anything. What's your favorite fall month to visit Myrtle Beach? Leave a comment below. There are pros to visiting Myrtle Beach in the fall and also some things to keep in mind. The pros are, for the most part, the weather is still warm and pleasant through at least the end of October and many times beyond that. The ocean temperatures typically stay warm enough to swim into October. Lots of entertainment and activities stay open year-round or in the quote off-season, and we have a top 10 things to do in Myrtle Beach video, which I'll link above. Crowds are much lower after Labor Day weekend except during festivals. Rental and hotel rates tend to be lower after Labor Day weekend. Things to keep in mind. It's hurricane season, and the most active part of hurricane season is August 20th through October 10th. Before making a reservation, be sure you know your rental or hotel's refund or credit policy if a hurricane hits during your trip and you're forced to evacuate. Consider buying trip insurance. There are some large festivals that can bring crowds into the area in the fall, so be sure to plan your trip with those in mind. Let's take a look at each month in detail. For September, the average high is 84 degrees, the average low is 64 degrees, average humidity is 78, but high at the beginning of the month and then drops throughout the month. Water temperature is average of 81 degrees. Rainfall average is over 8 days for the month, and that makes September the rainiest month of the year in Myrtle Beach. Historically, Myrtle Beach has the most hurricane activity in September, and Labor Day weekend can be quite busy, but the rest of the month is usually less crowded with the exception of festivals. Next, let's look at October. The average high is 76 degrees, the average low is 53 degrees, average humidity is 74 degrees, water temperature average is 73, and the rainfall average is less than 6 days for the month. October is actually our personal favorite month to go to Myrtle Beach due to great weather and low crowds. It's the perfect combination. Now let's look at November. Average high is 68 degrees, average low is 43, the average humidity is 73%, water temperature average is 61 degrees, rainfall average is less than 6 days for the month. For most people, it's a little too cool to enjoy swimming in the ocean, but on warmer days, wading is still an option. Crowds are very low except for Thanksgiving weekend, and even then, it's not the same as summer or spring break crowds. Rental and hotel prices are typically lower except for Thanksgiving weekend. You can still have some really nice weather, and even though it's technically still hurricane season, hurricanes and tropical storms are much less likely than earlier in the fall. Also, Christmas decorations typically start going up around Thanksgiving weekend, and Ripley's Aquarium starts their Festival of the Trees that weekend typically. And we have a video of Ripley's Festival of the Trees. It's one thing you don't want to miss. I'll link that above. For more great Myrtle Beach travel videos, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.